Well, hello there. This is VFXBROS for a new tutorial and the first one. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look to muzzle flash and how to make it. So we're going to, two sections. We're going to learn how to make the muzzle flash itself and how to make an automatic fire from an angle. From an angle, I mean that that you're going to go ahead and use two of the parts of the muzzle flash, the side one and the front one, so you can make an angle one, and you're going to see how later. So let's start with this. And I've named my composition muzzle flash, so let's start. Well, first, how we got a 1080p video. We're going to convert it to by clicking composition settings and changing it to 1080p, so it can be more easy to make. So by holding Alt Command F or Alt Control F in Windows, you're gonna go ahead and fit it to the comp. So let's start with this, and let's go to the part where I shoot. So here we can see the impact. Here it is. That's the part where I shoot. Here it is. So let's start by adding the muzzle flash. Here it goes. We added the muzzle flash from the Action Essentials from Andrew Kramer from Video Copilot. And we have the muzzle flash here. So let's start by flipping it. I'll show you how to do that. You go to Scale by holding S, clicking S, and in the first one, you click Uneven Scaling, this stuff over here, and you go ahead and just put it in minus 100, so you can flip it, and there we go. I'm going to make it like, position it, I'm going to make it like a little bit more, thinner, tiny, and let's go ahead and start by doing the scale again, because I think there we go. So we just put here in the scale the negative version of what's here, so I put negative 71.5. So let's go ahead and start. Then you put the muzzle flash in the place and you set it to screen, and then it looks real. So once you got it there, you can, let's color correct our video first so we can blend, and I think there we go. So once we got it, let's start by adding some color correction effects. Correcting the blue, correcting the green, and all that stuff. So yeah, here we go. And once our color correction is done, we can start by making the muzzle flash look real. So this muzzle flash is 2 frames. It's actually, this part is more than 2 frames, but it's 2 frames where it appears, 1 and 2. So in the second frame, we're going to move it by clicking in the first frame, the keyframe, and then moving 1 frame by clicking function and down, and you go ahead and put it there. So this is how it looks. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put it into place. Let's start by checking if it's okay. When it renders out, so that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and make the light that the muzzle flash emits to your body and the gun and everything. So let's start by adding an adjustment layer and putting it on top of the footage, not on top of the muzzle flash. So we're gonna make increase the curves by applying it to the adjustment layer. Now let's make a yellow effect by pumping up the red and the green. So we practically do it this way. We put it here, we advance 2 frames to where it ends, and that's where it is. That's it. So let's color correct this. So there we go. This is here, right there. And we're going to mask the parts that we want to go ahead and make the muzzle flash effect. So maybe this part over here, let's correct this mask. That's right. And maybe by feathering, by hitting F, you can feather the mask right there. And just by putting it like 2 frames like it did before. So this is the first position, and we're going to add another mask for the face. For my face. And in this case, since it's a day time, we want to go ahead and decrease the opacity. So we hit MM, and we go to the second mask opacity, and we turn it down a little bit. So there it goes. We now have a cool muzzle flash. Now we have to change the position of this. So we advance to the second position. And you change the position of these masks. So in my opinion, it looks real. It looks very real. So let's go ahead and add a motion blur. You can add a motion blur if you want, or a fast blur to the muzzle flash so it looks more realistic. And maybe at a 5 or a 4. That's it. And yeah, that's practically it. Got a muzzle flash here. Boom. Let's render it out. Boom. There it goes. See it right there. So now we're gonna make an automatic muzzle flash. Maybe you want to make this like 1 frame. You can do it. Man, it's not my fault. I'm not responsible for anything. You just do it. So it looks more realistic if you want. That's it. You can toggle it by going to the frame, clicking Alt, Shift, and putting it down to the frame. So that's it, like I just did. So no, I don't want to save this. I'm sorry, I clicked it. And now it's going to go to the automatic muzzle flash. So let's open up this again. Let's go this up. And open up the second one, the automatic footage. And open up a composition with, once again, turn this down. Okay, so this was shot with a bloggy, so the 2 were shot with a bloggy. And let's add an automatic fire. But first let's go to the part where I shoot. this point. There we go. It's cool stuff. So let's first motion track this. Track the motion and put it, maybe I'm gonna snap it here. And track the motion by moving this to here, increasing the size and putting it in the center, search area. This is how you practically motion track. So let's motion track this. Okay, so our tracking is finished, and now we're going to go ahead and create a null object so we can have the movement of the tracking. And edit. We go to edit target, null 1, choose it from here, null 1, and go to apply, X and Y, and OK. So now our null object moves with the footage. There. Cool. So let's go ahead and add the automatic fire. Parent. Oh, here it goes. Oh my God. Okay. There it goes. Our automatic fire is ready for deployment. Search for the area where I shot. And it's here, kind of here. And let's start by adding this here, making it putting the anchor point here, and making it a 3D layer by switching this and clicking here, 3D layer, rotate it on the Y. Set it to screen so it looks more realistic. And don't worry, this is going to be better. Let's add now the second automatic fire. Right there. Set it to screen. Make it a 3D layer. Rotate it on the Y. And there we go. So let's parent this, pre-compose first by clicking layer, pre-compose, and muzzle flashes. Let's parent this to, oh wait, let's make it screen, to the null object. And now it moves, wait. Moves with the null object. As you can see, we're going to render it. Let's put it in half quality. Go ahead and preview it. You see? This is perfect, man. Okay, so thanks for watching another, the first, actually, VFXBROS tutorial. And I hope you liked it. Rock out.